demons left Saul. Who told you sound cannot wire an environment? The question I want to ask you, what's in your hand? I'm not an apostle by calling, sir. Okay, what are you? I'm called into the field of medical field. Sir, go there as a weapon. If you stay there long enough, I've heard stories of people that it was at their birth, the nurse touched their placenta at the birth. The boy grow up and the father is looking at him and asking, are you sure I'm the one that gave birth to you? Because at the place of birth, the destinies was changed. This is a weapon in the nursing field. Are they not godly weapons too in the nursing field? That's what we are talking about. Where are God's weapons? Where are? And if you claim you are, behave like one. And how we know is by your mindset. Who shall we send? And who shall go for us? After the encounter Isaiah had, there was a need in heaven, and they said, who shall we send? In case you're not aware, sir, in the armory of God, there are many weapons. If you are not useful, somebody else should be useful. They told Judas Iscariot, he said, is bishopric, let another one take. So what you think you have, you can lose it. It's an opportunity, I told us yesterday, to fight with God. And everyone that stood with God when he needed men most, God left a promise and a covenant with them. But covenant overlives you. That's what the Bible said, a good father liveth in hell. Your children can inherit your covenant. Why? In the days when God was in need of men, you said, here am I. As we draw the curtain for this morning, I came to ask you, what weapon are you? What kind of weapon? Joy. You can use sound and dispel darkness. We're happy what God did with you yesterday, but we want to see you do that thing that the nations can bow to your God. You can do it with sound. You may not pray the way I pray, but sir, you know when David gave, are you read when David Samuel, Saul came before David and said, David, this my armor is a trusted armor. Use it to win Goliath. He says, sir, with all due respect, I'm not used to this thing. The one I know is my sling. And for records, I have killed bears. I have killed lions. So, sir, we may not be using the same thing in the market square, but just find your weapon. Competition will reduce if we know what we are doing. And so this one was saying, sir, I'm outshining you. Pastor, me, I'm more than you. These are two fools talking. Two fools. Bible said, they that compare themselves with themselves are not wise. Now, mumu they be. The cloud is too big for two birds to collide. If they maintain their lane. The Joel chapter 2 army said, none shall trust each other. If you live here and you are going to do what you used to do, this conference, the blood and the sacrifice used to put up this meeting will be speaking on your head. The goal is that all of us go back and become that weapon. Find your place. Stay there. Begin to bring the glory of God. Bring God there. Bring God. That through you, God will break the territories. God will crack things open. God will cut in pieces. Matthew 13 finally. Verse 18. Hear ye therefore the parable of what? Next verse. When anyone heareth what? And does what? Then what? To do what? So, lack of understanding makes you lose impactation. Yes. If you leave this conference without understanding the kind of weapon you are, you will go back to life as usual. Go to verse 23, the final verse, I think, of this sower. Yeah. But he that received seed into good ground is he that heareth the word and what? It produced in this guy's life because he understood. So the fruit of a meeting is that people understand it. It's not the meeting happened to them. Not they attended the meeting, it happened to them. So they are going back to their business and saying, come on, Pastor Dominion taught me about branding. I'm going to change everything, visual branding. He taught me about skill. How do I improve my skill? How do I strengthen my cord of consecration? How do I strengthen my cord of consecration to give me power? That's a man that understood the thing. But you go back and all you posted is 2024 convergence, 25 convergence, done and dusted. One of my pictures in the convergence. You have time for that? You know, like someone sent us a testimony yesterday. Is it Abiyekuta also that she is now? She said, last year convergence, I came like this. And this was what God, right now, I'm beginning to do. At least I'm following that lady up every time. The things that they are doing there in our city, in our church. That person, Convergence 2024 happened to her. She has found a place. And she's beginning to do. But something happened to her by a conference. The fruit of this conference is that somebody lives here and begin to find. We are not competing with ourselves. I just know my own place. And I want to bring God there. Through my life, God will break in pieces darkness. He will break in pieces family causes. He will break in pieces territorial limitations. Can we pray on your seat for the next 1 minute? And say, Lord, grant me understanding. Grant me understanding. Understanding, Lord. Understanding.
Can you make that prayer more intense? Oh Lord, for understanding. Sabrine verete kofila rastatana videtes. Zambra kobarate mintes da rosofara delias. Sabreketo manatila mandre sabarada badas. Isabara sufreketele manatalibas.